Top 10 things you didn't know about Julius Maada Bio. Hello Displorers, welcome back to another exciting video presented to you by Displore, and thanks for watching. In this video, we shall be taking you all the way to Sierra Leone and we shall be shining the light on its current president, Julius Maada Bio. Julius Maada Bio is a Sierra Leonean politician who is currently serving as the 5th president of Sierra Leone since April 4th, 2018. He was born on the 12th of May 1964 in Tihun, a village in the Sogbeni Chiefdom, Bonte district in the southern province of Sierra Leone. He is a retired brigadier general in the Sierra Leone Army and was the military head of state of Sierra Leone from January 16, 1996 to March 29, 1996 under a military junta government. As a candidate of the main opposition, Sierra Leone's People's Party, Bio defeated Samura Kamara of the ruling All People's Congress in the runoff vote of the 2018 Sierra Leone presidential election, with 51.8% of the votes to Kamara's 48.2%. International and local observers declared the elections free, fair and credible. If you are new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. Given that he has been serving in public positions for a long time, his life has quite been in the public for a while, and many people know who he is, but there are certain things about him that many do not know. So let's take a closer look at this amazing politician with the 10 things you didn't know about Julius Maada Bio. Number 1. He is the 33rd out of 35 children. As we earlier mentioned, Julius Maada Bio was born on 12 May 1964 in Tihun, a village in the Sogbeni Chiefdom, Bonte district in the southern province of Sierra Leone. Bio was born 3 years after Sierra Leone's independence during the administration of the then Sierra Leone Prime Minister Sir Albert Magai of the SLPP. Bio is the 33rd of the 35 children born to Shebro Paramount Chief Charlie Bio, the second of Sogbeni Chiefdom. Bio's father had 9 wives and together they gave birth to 35 children. Bio was named after his paternal grandfather, who was also Paramount Chief of Sogbeni Chiefdom. Number 2. Julius Maada Bio has participated in 2 military coups. On April 29, 1992, Bio was one of the group of young Sierra Leonean soldiers including Captain Valentine Strasser, Lieutenant Sar Sandy, Lieutenant Solomon Musa, Lieutenant Tom Newma, and Captain Komba Monde that toppled President Joseph Saidu Moho's All People's Congress government in a bloodless military coup. Also on January 16, 1996, Bio led a military coup, ousting Captain Valentine Strasser following a dispute within the governing Supreme Council of the state over whether to seek peace with the RUF before multi-party elections planned for March 1996 or go ahead with the election notwithstanding the ongoing war in the country and the conditions for participation or disqualification of junta members in the elections. The coup was backed by many high-ranking NPRC soldiers including Colonel Tom Yuma, Lieutenant Colonel Komba Monde, Lieutenant Colonel Reginald Clover, Lieutenant Colonel Idris Kamara, and Lieutenant Colonel Karefa Cabo. Captain Valentine Strasser, then the leader of the NPRC and the military head of state of Sierra Leone, was handcuffed at gunpoint by his own military bodyguards who were supposed to protect him, and was immediately flown into exile in a military helicopter to Conakry in neighboring Guinea. Number 3. His first ever appointment was as Secretary of State. After the 1992 coup in Sierra Leone, Bio and the other young soldiers who accomplished the coup formed the National Provisional Ruling Council, the NPRC, with Captain Valentine Strasser as their leader and head of state of Sierra Leone. Bio's first appointment following the formation of the NPRC was as the Secretary of State of the South, stationed in the country's second capital, Bo. He was later moved to Freetown to serve as Secretary of State in charge of information and broadcasting. At that time, he was promoted to captain alongside other junior lieutenants. As leading member of the coup that kicked out the APSC government, Bio served as Supreme Council of State member throughout the NPRC's stay in power, and when Strasser's deputy, Captain S.A.J. Musa, was sacked and exiled to the UK, Bio was appointed to the position of Deputy Chairman of the NPRC. Number 4. Bio has been married twice. In 2013, Julius Maada Bio married his second wife, Fatima Bio, in a beautiful ceremony in London, but before that wedding he was previously married to his first wife, with whom they had 3 children. The identity and details of his first wife is something he has kept under wraps. His wife, who is the First Lady of Sierra Leone, is called Fatima Bio. Number 5. Bio has accused his predecessor and his government of corruption. Bio's administration, led by his Chief Minister, David J. Francis, has recently issued an investigative report accusing former President Ernest Bai Koroma and his previous government of widespread financial corruption. The allegations against Koroma include stealing millions of dollars from government revenue, selling of state properties, selling significant amounts of state mining company, stealing funds meant for the country's victims of Ebola and the mudslide, and stealing funds meant to help some poor Sierra Leonean Muslims to go on Hajj. On Bio's orders, the Sierra Leone Justice Ministry has set up a commission of judges led by an international judge to investigate the allegations against the previous government. Number 6. He is a dedicated Catholic. Maada Bio is an ethnic Shebo and a practicing Roman Catholic Christian. Bio's wife, Fatima Bio, is a practicing Muslim and a Gambian Sierra Leone national. Though she grew up in Kono district in Sierra Leone, her mother was born in Kono district, Sierra Leone, and her father is a Gambian native. Bio and Fatima were married in 2013 in London in an interfaith wedding ceremony that was held in a church with later mosque prayer services in London. Their only child together was born in London, but Bio has 3 other children, all 3 born in the United States from a previous marriage. Number 7. Bio had an extensive military career. After graduating from secondary school, Bio applied for admission into Fourey Bay College in Freetown in 1985 at age 21. However, Bio ultimately enrolled in the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces Military Academy at Benguema, just outside the capital city of Freetown. He trained as a cadet officer under the command of Major Fala Sewa, the head of the cadets training at the military academy. Bio graduated from the military academy as a second lieutenant in the Sierra Leone Army in October 1987 at age 23. His first post as a commissioned officer was at Lungi Garrison in Port Local District in 1987. Bio was later posted to Cambia District as part of the Economics Emergency Unit, created by President Joseph Saido Momo to combat smuggling and other crimes along the Guinean border. In 1988, Bio was again reposted at Lungi and trained by United Nations forces in aviation security. After the training, Bio was transferred to Benguema as a platoon commander. In 1990, the Sierra Leonean government contributed military personnel to the West African Peacekeeping Force, ECOMOG, which was mandated to keep the peace in the Liberian Civil War. Bio and several other Sierra Leonean soldiers, including Captain Valentine Straser and Lieutenant Solomon Musa, were deployed to Liberia as part of Sierra Leone's contingent to ECOMOG. After a year in Liberia as an ECOMOG soldier, the Sierra Leonean government ordered Bio and several members of Sierra Leonean soldiers serving in Liberia to immediately return to Sierra Leone and report to the military barracks, Army Barracks in Daro, Kailahun district, to populate newly formed 600-man battalion of soldiers set up by President Momo to repel the Revolutionary United Front rebels who had attacked villages under the border between Sierra Leone and Liberia in March 1991. Number 8. Bio is the first Sierra Leonean president to introduce free education in Sierra Leone. In his first month in office, Bio became the first Sierra Leonean president to introduce free education through executive order for primary and secondary school students in public schools throughout Sierra Leone, starting the next school year in the fall of 2018. Bio has also eliminated application fees for students in government-run public universities across Sierra Leone. Number 9. He is one of the most educated African presidents. After Bio retired from the military in 1996, he relocated to the USA, where he earned a master's degree in international affairs from the American University in Washington, D.C. He also served as the president of International Systems Science Corporation, a consulting and investment management firm based in the United States. When he returned to Sierra Leone, he decided to join politics due to his vast knowledge on international affairs. Number 10. President Bio, after taking office, was quite unprecedented. Julius Maada Bio was elected as president of Sierra Leone in a runoff election held 31st March 2018. He scored 51.8% of the votes according to official results from Sierra Leone's National Elections Commission. He succeeded Ernest Bai Koroma of the APC, who had been president since 2007. In his first 2 months in office, Bio sacked all of Sierra Leone's ambassadors and permanent representatives abroad in the immediate past government of Ernest Bai Koroma. He later appointed his cabinet ministers, including the appointment of an opposition leader, Charles Magai, who served briefly as the country's Attorney General and Minister of Justice. Bio has recently cancelled China's funded $400 million loan agreement with the previous Sierra Leone president, Ernest Bai Koroma, to build a new international airport in Sierra Leone. In his first 2 months in office, Bio opened an ongoing review and audit of all government mining contracts, ministry departments, and other government agencies in the immediate past government of Ernest Bai Koroma. There you have it, explorers. Those were the top 10 things you probably didn't know about Julius Maada Bio. Thanks for watching this video. Which African leader would you like us to profile? Leave your suggestions in the comments and we will do well to grant your requests. Also, if you did enjoy this video, do well to give it a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe and share with your friends.